Hello everybody, this is Woolrig, and we're on episode 6 of Infinity Evolved Normal Mode. If I sound a bit different, it's because I have a new microphone. I hope you like it. I think I will. I'm building a house. I gotta say, this is a bit of an odd thing for me. I usually don't get too carried away with building houses, but you know, I decided that I wanted to this time, and so I am. Yeah, I'm trying to be decorative and make it look somewhat nice. So, you know, I got some chisel blocks going on here. Nothing too fancy. You know, I think it gives a nice touch. A little bit of, ooh, except I don't like that. That's not centered at all, is it? So rule number 1 with building a house, symmetry. Symmetry is important. Out of blocks. Let's see, what have I accomplished since last we met? Oh yeah, check this out. Check this out. Charged Certus Quartz. I'm excited about this stuff. I can start applied energistics. I am so stoked about that. Gonna be a little while before I get into that too much further though. Let's see. I think trying to decide how I want to do this floor. So if you're not familiar with chisel blocks, one of the things we can do, you can work with chisel blocks a couple of different ways. So one of them being, if you just right click in the open air, you can place blocks in there and they will turn them. Gives you, you know, a selection of different textures. So here we see that this is just basic stone that I've turned into this sunken stone panel. And if I don't take that block out, what that allows me to do is you'll see it, the icon down there is set to, it has the block in it. So now if I left click on the stone, it will actually convert stone to that sunken tile pattern, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's not bad. I'll leave it like that for now. Just to keep it symmetric. I was thinking what I might do is put a different block in the middle there, but that might be a little too noisy. I don't know. I kind of like the separation there. Looks like I'm going to have to move my Botania setup here, and I'm probably going to need some more stone before I get too carried away. But I have some other ideas for adventures, because I need to make a bunch of smooth stone. See, so last time, yeah, we got that thing running. As we can see, we've got some power. Pretty much all stocked up on power. So that's a cool thing. Let's go ahead and get this emptied out. Holy mackerel, I got storage issues. See, this is why I need to get applied logistics up and running, because I am just perpetually with storage issues. Yeah, go ahead and throw this stuff in, and that guy. This one comes down here, that one goes there. That I don't need. Okay. So, I think last time we talked about wanting to go into the nether to get some blaze powder. It's not a terrible idea. But then it's also not a great one either. So let me grab my Wand of the Forest here, because I think I have a decent amount of mana. If I just come over here and check. Oh yeah, that is a lot of mana. Wow. Looks like we're going to want to sleep through the night here shortly. So, if I'm going to get ready for the Nether, let's do that. Let's go. Oh yeah, and today is Christmas, if you hadn't noticed. That's why everything is so festive. And I did find out that Portal Gun has an Easter egg with flying pigs. Yeah, you just turn that off in the config. That was really kind of annoying. So, if I'm going to go into the Nether, one of the things I want to bring with me is this guy right here, the Pyroclast Pendant. It absorbs low heat while it's worn. If the wearer is caught on fire, you will be extinguished. Cool. So I need a Rune of Summer, Rune of Fire, some string, and some Mana Steel. Oh, watermelon, slime balls, earth, and oh my gosh. Maybe I don't want to go that route yet. I don't think I have any watermelon. I do have some slime balls. Been killing some slime because I am very close to a slime chunk. But I don't believe I have any watermelon. This living on an island thing is really not going well for me right now. Is it just melon? Yep. So melon seeds I can get from crossing carrots and pumpkins. I don't think I have any pumpkins. Do I? I don't believe so. Well, no pumpkins, no pumpkins, no pumpkins. I got cactus. What can I do with, can I get pumpkins? Pumpkin seed comes from potatoes and carrots. I don't think I have any potatoes. Potatoes come from grass. There's a chance to drop it. And that's about it. So, yeah, my garden's pretty pathetic right now. Man, I got so many things I want to do. Yeah. So I think the Nether is off the docket for today. Yeah. Because I really want to make that Pyroclast Pendant before I go into the Nether and play with blazes, because that's what I want to kill ultimately. This storage, you know what? Let's do it. Let's go into Applied Energistics. We got charged Certus Quartz, and that is important. So the first thing we want to build is what's called a charger. And that needs this pure Fluix crystal, or regular Fluix crystal. So if we just look at the regular stuff, we see we can craft it by dropping one charged, one nether quartz, and one redstone dust, and that will give us 2 Fluix crystals. And that is exactly how many we need. So we take one of these guys, and somewhere here I have some nether crystal. We go over and just drop it in the water. It's pretty simple. Let's find some place that doesn't sink off into oblivion. Always go the wrong way. Here we go. This will be a good spot. So we're going to just toss these guys in the water together. And there we go. Unnatural achievement get. So there we have our Fluix crystal. And now if I wanted to, I could grind these guys down into powder and mix it with sand and get seeds and then grow the seeds and get pure Fluix crystals, and essentially be able to double. I'm not really interested in doing that right now. The main thing is that I want to get a charger. So there was, what, 5? So we're going to take our 2 Fluix crystals, we're going to take our 5 iron, like so, and we're going to make a charger. Fantastic. This is cool because now I can create charged Certus quartz. So that is going to be very handy. And I think I can plug this guy in. But what I want to show, and this is something that not a lot of people realize with the charger, is that you can actually run it manually. Let me get some sticks here. If I grab some sticks. So you might be familiar with the quartz grindstone from Applied Energistics. This is something you can put a hand crank on the top. Is it called a hand crank? I thought it was. Or was it just there it is. A wooden crank. So a wooden crank you can put on the top of a grinder, and you can manually run a grinder, and you can do some early game ore doubling that takes very little. But if you'll notice, the texture on the top of the charger is actually, well, I haven't built the grindstone, but that's the same texture on top of the grindstone. And so if I take a hand crank and I just slap it on top here, shift right click, and now I can actually use the hand crank on the charger. Again, this is not something that people are familiar with, so if I want to create charged Certus quartz, I take a regular one and I just stand here and right click it, and basically I spin this until it stops spinning, which should just take a few rotations here. There we go. Oh, you know what? It's charged, but we're charging it up now. Oh, it stopped. Okay, so if you right click it when it stops and it doesn't turn, it will actually break that. But if we pull this out, we see that this is now a charged Certus quartz. And we'll see that with the Wayla overlay there, you can see it's got, what is it, 1.5 thousand, so about 1500 AE. So, you know, the power unit, just kind of the generic power unit in Applied Energistics. But what that means is that basically, with no power and a single charged Certus quartz, you can make more charged Certus quartz. But what I want to do is I'm going to break that, because I think I can tie to my, let's get these guys, this guy, and that guy. I think that I can tie into my power here, if I'm not mistaken. Sure, that'll pop right on the top there. This is the output here, and we'll just run a wire there. I think that'll work. So if we grab some Certus quartz, half a stack here, and pop one in, we should see it change to a charged Certus quartz here shortly. Just takes it a second. Maybe. Oh, okay, there it is. Charged Certus quartz, and we're full power again. Look at that. Yes, it's recharging. It is charging from our windmill. That is cool. That is fantastic. And I could actually rig this up with some hoppers if I wanted to. I won't do that right now. But not too bad. That is going to be workable. So for now, let's put these back. Cool. So where do we go from here? So we have the ability to make charged Certus quartz. The next thing we're going to want to build is, let's see, we want to start off with an ME drive. Possibly, that's going to take some Fluix crystals, some more of these guys, and here we see we want to get to this point where we can start making pure crystals. But that's going to require a growth chamber accelerator. We can grow crystals without this, but it takes a really long time. I'm talking like hours. With this, it takes seconds. So, depending on how big you build it. Anyway, the main thing here is this Fluix block that we need in the center, which, if you'll notice, the recipe is either 8 pure or 4 standard, which means don't bother making pure because it costs the same. Actually, this is more expensive because it takes longer and it requires sand. This is just Fluix crystals. So we're going to want to make, probably start off with 5 of those. And I will show you why here in a second. So we're going to take our charged Certus quartz, 5 of them. We'll take 5 redstone and 5 nether quartz. We'll go over to our water, to our lake, to the ocean, I guess I should say, and just toss these in. My ring is not working. Did I take my ring off? Nope, I still have it. Oh, it must not work underwater. Really? I don't know about that. Anyway. Sleep through the night. Okay. I did that math completely wrong, didn't I? Somebody's probably yelling at me for that. Well, sorry. So, that only got me 2. I need to make more. Let's see. You know how I was talking about building a hopper setup? That's not a bad idea. Let's just go ahead and we need some wood. Where'd I put it? So you got the wood there. So we're going to need 2 chests. And they're festive Christmas chests. That's great. We're going to need some iron. I've got a little bit of that. We're going to need a hopper or 2. Like so. And so we'll take that out, throw that in, and I think this should work. Ah, perfect. There we go. So that's going to start making charged Certus quartz. Pretty simple, really. Go ahead and put that dirt back, because I should be able to hit that hopper. Yep, cool. And this is probably going to suck down my power pretty quick, but I don't know, it's free, so if it takes time, it takes time. And let those charge up while we go do something else. Put the iron back. We've got enough to make a couple here. We do. So look at our growth accelerators. The other thing we're going to need is some quartz glass and some ME cable. ME cables require quartz fiber, which is... Oh, we need dust. We need Certus dust and glass. So we are going to need that. Either need the grindstone. What else do we have? Can make a pulverizer. Can I make one of those yet? I think I can. It's not a bad idea. Let's get to the basic one. So a tin gear. I guess this is going to be the episode where we build machines. Because why not? We got power, we might as well build machines. So I need some tin. Where's my tin? That's all my lead. There's some tin. I think that ought to do. Nope, what was that? I need wooden gear to make stone gear to make a tin gear. Oofta. Or I can make a gear cast, which actually I should do because I believe then that only takes 4 ingots instead of 5. So let's go ahead and make a gear cast. We're going to need some aluminum brass. Get that melted up. Make sure that the timer's not running. Alright, and then gears. I can make a wooden gear with some sticks. Pretty sure I can do it like this. Yep. Cool. A bit rough around the edges. Well, yes it is. As soon as that guy melts down, how's this coming along? Whew, that is making some charged Certus quartz. I like it. Okay, so I need 4. No, I need 2 charged Certus quartz per block of Fluix, right? Because I need 4 Fluix crystals to make a block. I get 2 crystals from one of these, so that makes 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks. Is that right? So 6. Ah, sure, why not? Sounds close enough. And 6. See if my math is correct. What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. Holy cow. I'm just clicking buttons. Something like that. Is this guy ready yet? He is. Perfect. Oh man, I can't make a cast of the wooden one. So, looks like I make it from stone. Okay, so what do I need to make a stone? Oh, that's easy enough. Just need to get some cobblestone out of our dev null here. I don't know if I talked about the dev null. There's not really much to talk about. It's just a place where things go, and when it fills up, it just starts deleting them. It takes I think it's like an apple and a block of stone. Ha, there we go. All right, so we got that going now. What was I gonna do? Oh, yeah, tin. So, just gonna make a tin gear. What else? What else? What else? We should be good on those for a while. Let's finish making our Fluix crystal. There we go. Yep, I'm going to want 5. 5 will be ideal. Alright, let me work on this pulverizer. That's what I'm working on. Stay on target. Stay on target. So, tin gear and glass. Okay. Tin is melted, so it should take 4 ingots to make 1 gear. If I'm right, I am. Perfect. There we go. And we need some iron. I think it was 4 of those and some glass. More glass, please. I made a bunch. Okay. So now we should be able to make the basic machine frame, just like that. And then copper and redstone and gold. Was it 2? Yeah, 2. So we need some copper. Let's grab some of this, some of that. Okay, so we need 2 copper gears. So let's go ahead and throw in 8. 8 like that. Let's get this guy the redstone reception coil. We need a piston and some flint. So piston's pretty easy. And we've got a couple pieces of flint. We have wood. We have cobblestone. The trick with the Devinol is that it won't register as a recipe ingredient, so you can't shift click. Alright, so let's build ourselves a piston. One piston. What else? We got that, we got those. We just need the copper. Copper's almost done. Our charged Certus quartz is completely finished. That's cool. And copper is just about done. There we go. And this will allow us to make 2 gears. And then I need that. It's getting kind of cluttered here. That's fine. I don't care. Let's just go ahead and put the pulverizer over here somewhere. There is a limit, I think, to how many wires you can have on a single connector, but we're not going to run into that anytime soon. Pulverizer. Basic pulverizer. It's nothing fancy. It's a place to start. Let's go ahead and move that. Let's go ahead and grab a connector. Grab some wire. You go to there. And we're building a charge. Cool. Again, we're gonna very quickly run out of power, but that's okay. So, I want to take the Certus quartz. Yeah, I need to make some... There we go. Certus quartz dust. Yeah, wow. We are just eating. This windmill is not going to last us very long. I have not put a torch up there. That's going to be a problem. Let's build our way up here. I forgot to put a torch at the top, and so there is a pretty good chance that something could spawn up here, which would be unfortunate. Come back and have a zombie wandering around after I spent so much time and effort making sure I had torches all over the island. Okay, so this is done. Was that the best way to do that? It doesn't seem like that was the best way, because I only got a single one out of that. Pulverizer gives me 1. Sagmail gives me 1. Oh, so the ore, if I get the ore, that's where I can get the most out of it. And of course the crusher. I'm not ready to build that guy yet. Okay. Well, that is. So, we do that, and we make some quartz glass, which is like this, this, and that. Or quartz fiber, sorry. Quartz glass, I believe, is actually this, and this. And then you go diagonals to make quartz glass. There we go. And then we can do that. Made our first Fluix cables. Hot dog. All right. Let's see, we need some iron. So I'm pretty ambitious here, I won't lie. I'm gonna make well, looks like I got enough to make 2 of these, right? Yeah, I can make 2 for right now. These guys are very power hungry, so that's kind of the downside. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just drop them right into the dirt here. And the way these work is, if you'll notice, they've got this pattern on them. You actually need to have the grate towards the inside. And what we're going to do inside there, if I can find a bucket. What did I do with my bucket? There it is. We are going to block these off for now and get some water. So I don't think, can I do that? Will that work? Let's see. That will not work. So if we notice, we hover over it, Wayla's telling us the device is offline. So that means no soup. It will not power because we need an energy. Is that what it's called? Let's just look under applied energistics here. Oh, what's it called? Well, we can use a controller block, but we're not ready for one of those. An energy acceptor, here we go. Which needs some more stuff. Of course it does. Of course it needs things that I don't have. Let's make more of these, more of these, more of these. Alright. Trying to get things working here for you guys. There we go. Let me sleep through the night so I don't have any mob troubles. Look at all those achievements. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah. We're going to need to make some more of the glass. And then the energy acceptor, that's what I was making. There it is. So the energy acceptor now is a little, it's helpful, but it's not at the same time. So what we have to do, actually, is we will pop this corner out, and we'll actually put a piece of cable down. But if you'll notice, the cable doesn't connect because we're rotated wrong. So where is my wrench? This ought to help. I wonder if the engineer hammer will do this too. Let's try that. Nope. Okay. So if we right-click on the sides here, we can get this guy to rotate. And we want him to rotate a certain way. There we go. So the power can only go in one side, but we want the grates to be showing as well. So we'll go ahead and hit this, and then hit that. There we go. Perfect. So now that cable connects to both of those guys. This energy acceptor can go right on top, and if we just kind of pop down in here and look, we'll see the energy connector is making a connection to the cable, and the cable is making a connection to the 2 growth chambers. So now what we'll do is we will pop that on there and run a cable for this from here to here, and these guys should start sparking. But what you'll notice is we are drawing an enormous amount of power. So And these guys run all the time. So what we'll want to do is actually change this a little bit. We're going to move the energy acceptor, and we are going to put in, a piece of cable. Let's see where it's at. Right here, the ME toggle bus. So we need a couple pieces of glass, a lever, or a couple pieces of cable, a lever, and some redstone. So redstone and a lever. That's pretty easy to make. Like that, like this, and like so. And then we're going to make one more lever so that we can do. And this guy is actually a multi-block, so we can place him right on there. And if you look, he doesn't cross the line of the other block. So then if we take our energy acceptor and put it in there, and then run our cable back to the energy acceptor, what we'll notice is the cable will connect, but these guys don't power on, and we're not draining power from our power source. So what we'll do is we'll move this torch again, and put our lever in here, we flip that on, and then we light up. We flip it off. You see that toggle switches on and off. These guys will eventually die. And that's it. That is how we're going to power this. So, that is I think that's a wrapping up point for me for now. Boy, we didn't really do much today, did we? Holy cow. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and make actually 3 more of these growth chambers. I'm going to put one on the bottom and then 2 on the sides here. And then we're going to take our magnet off and we're going to throw some crystals in there and we're going to grow them. And I think I should have enough power to run it and grow a few crystals at a time. But we will try that in the next episode. For now, this is Woolrig. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.